What's up, everybody? I'm Brandon Gordon Gab of GabGames.com. And this is The Sims 4. It's been a while. Sometimes I jump in, sometimes I jump out. So hard to, sometimes I need games with instant satisfaction. You know, some games just take a little longer to jump into and out of. When I go in, I deep dive, you know. So there's that. 50% off. No, none of really matters. 50% off. 10. On 10. $400. 10 times 40 is $400. That's expansion pack. Even if I got them at half off at $20, still $200. Not that included game pack. I do want to dine out. Really keep the stuff packs. They don't really have nothing much. Bowling wouldn't be bad. Maybe an everyday clutter pack would be nice. To be honest. You know what they don't have that I would have liked to seen in here? Mail and keys. Oh, there go keys right there next to the phone. But some mail would have been cool. Anyway, back to home. That's the brew. Far left, that's Boss Lady. She runs the brew. She is the head honcho. She is she is HBIC, head bitch in charge. They are not great people. So left to right, that's Boss Lady. Far left. Next to her is the driver. Next to him is Sly Fox. Next to her is the dealer. Next to the dealer, which is the guy in the tie, is the brains. Next to the brains, the green lady, is the enforcer. Next to the enforcer is Thug Nasty. And next to Thug Nasty, on our far right, is Foxhound. They are a group of international bad guys to run as the opposites of those guys. So I think I was showing off the build here, which is why I was last here. So this is a Gav Games original. This is a town home lot type of thing. Uh, we start over here at the left. Well, as you can tell, this is a corner lot. Great location. Everybody has a parking spot. Each apartment, there's 6 apartments, 6 units, not necessarily apartments. They have parking lot. We walk in through this door. On our left, we have the bathroom. On our right, we have the living room. Straight ahead, kitchen, and our dining room. Now, there's a few things that I try to keep in mind. That's the dealer. There's a few things that I try to keep in mind when I'm building now. One, all my builds must come with closets. We take this up the stairs. At the top of the stairs, we go through the first door on the right. We have a spare bedroom. Now, this is what I mean by all my rooms must have closets. It's a spare room being used as a skills room. If we go down further, the next door on our right takes us to another bedroom. Again, all my bedrooms must have closets. Then we go to the last door through the hallway on our left, which takes us to another bedroom with a deep closet. Now, this is one unit. Another building opportunity, is that what the word I want to say? A building must that I try to do is when you come in the front door, I always want to draw eyes to either the kitchen, the bathroom, or if it's a small apartment, the bedroom. Why? Because as a male who has lived with multiple people, you know, you come home and sometimes the funk of the day is still on you, right? And people tend to bring that funk inside the house. It's like, check it out the door. When you walk in, ask yourself, do you got to go poopy? Are you hungry? Or are you tired? Before you come in, flipping off at the mouth. Because it's not the house. It's just that the day been long. I've done that myself. Long day, come in, people just relaxing, like, God, what the fuck? Do something. But it's just because I've been busy all day, stress. So we walk in here on our left, just to show the building again. This is our second unit. We walk in here. On our left, we have our kitchen. On our right, we have our dining room. This is Sly Fox. We have our living room. We have a bathroom here. We go up these stairs. First door on the left, bedroom. Nice spacious bedroom at that. With the closet. All my bedrooms must have a closet. If you're not building with closets, are you really building? Then our second door is another bedroom. Then the last door is a half bath. It probably look better over there. We go back down the stairs, come around here, go there, we exit out. We walk down, come around the corner to our third unit. Walk through. On our right, we have a bathroom and a little desk area. This is where Thug Nasty lives. That's Thug Nasty. On our left, we have our living room, our dining room. We have our kitchen in the center across from that. And all the way far left, we have our living room. If you notice, no two apartments have the same layout. Uh, use a stair railing. Just because it's new. We go up these stairs. We go around this corner. First door on our right, bedroom with closet. Next door, left. Wait, is he visiting the brains? They're both vampires, so I can't. Oh yeah, this is the brain's house because her closet is all chicks. This is the brains. She's a vampire also. We come down a little bit more. Last door on our right, we have another bedroom. Go back this way. We go back down those stairs. We exit out. We walk down here to unit 4. This is Boss Lady's apartment. Boss Lady and the Enforcer. Because where you see Boss Lady, the Enforcer is never too far. To the right of our door, we have our bathroom. We have our living room. And we have a little desk area. To our left, we have our dining room. And we have our kitchen. Yeah, I got talent. Yes, I do. I got talent. How about you? You need stair railings, man. We go up these stairs. Do 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 do. At the top, we have a bath, full bath. First door on our left, we have a spare room that is being used as a gym. Maybe it could be a library, home office. We walk down to our right. We have a bedroom with closet. All the way to the back, we have another bedroom. So like this is Boss Lady bedroom. Closet over there, or dressers. This is the Enforcer. She's the muscle. Go back down this way, down the stairs. We come down this way. We exit out. This brings us to unit 5. I believe this is where the driver stays. We enter in. On our right, we have our bathroom. Whoops. On our left, we have our stairs that take us up. Our kitchen next to that. Dining room across from that. Little desk space. This is the driver. He's in the living room currently. Go up these stairs. Right. Come around. We have another bathroom. To the left, we have a bedroom. He bunks with Foxhound. Of course, got a closet. Then the other room is over here. can't put a door on there because I need it to be at least 2 deep to put a door on there. Nah, curtains don't make you a man or a woman. Anyway, we exit back down and we go to our final unit. Come around this way, we step in this door, right, bathroom. I guess I got lazy. This one kind of looked like the other one. This has changed enough. Living room on the right, kitchen on our left, dining room. Nobody got stair rail. Live a life on the edge. Go up the stairs. First door takes us to a bedroom. I think this Doug Nasty place. Second door on our left takes us to another bedroom. Then the last door takes us to another bedroom. Yeah, this Doug Nasty place. With the big closet. I wasn't sure if it was going to be male or female. That's why the closet looked like that. Bam. So that's the 6 unit building. Gab Game Townhomes, as it's called, where the Brood lives. The Brood, I created the Brood to represent Gab Games as our antagonist. Gab Games is more than just a streaming site. I'm into making video games. I just don't have the equipment right now. But what I do have is the tools to create story and to create characters. And that's what I did here. So I could flush out the characters. This Gab Game Townhomes, right now where the Brood lives. One of the places where they live. So they also took over a place. Since I'm doing the Brood thing, I could do a whole segment right now on the Brood. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do. So, the Brood, international organization of criminals. There's trouble, the Brood might have a hand in it. Nobody wants to fuck with the Brood because they're that damn good. To give them more of a, because I want them to be able to still be standalones if I want, to make them more anti-hero than villains. Right now I'm comparing them to the Fast and the Furious group. Now the Brood, who lives in Newcrest, the dealer, let's go back through them. Any day now. Goddamn. The dealer, the brains, Sly Fox, the enforcer, the driver, Thug Nasty, Boss Lady, and Foxhound. They have taken over a small town. Not there. They have taken over a small town. That's here at Gab Games Evil Hideout. See, sometimes they need to settle when they're on the run from the law at different locations. And this is one of the places they settle. Gab Games Evil Hideout. Gab Games Evil Hideout is a multifaceted, multi-building lot where I've created a small town. So there's the inn, which is over here on our right. This is the inn. tavern. The toughest of the tough go here, the roughest of the rough. They don't even want to go here sometimes. It's a seedy, dark place in Moonwood Mill's underbelly. The brood has taken over and has taken over the top floor. If you go through here, that's a half bath. We go up and we have rooms. Rooms to rent. It's an inn. It's a tavern. Rent a room. Rent a room. But no one should step foot up at the top. Why? Because the brood is taking it over. Now the brood are up to a lot of nefarious things. They used to sell guns over here until they were put out of business by the lady. Or so it seems. Because underground, they sell all the guns and shit. Guns for sale, guns for sale. Don't tell anyone or we'll have to shoot you. That's why they have the scarecrow as the guard, to scare you away. Halt, who goes there? On the other end, this is where they mix up the medicine, where they make the meth, where they make the crack, where they make all types of drugs. They hack shit and they listen in on politicians. Over here, we have a coffee shop / restaurant. Come in, get your coffee, or you can decide to dine in at the restaurant. Like I said, everything's functional. Did I mention that the restaurant has a glass top? Everything's functional. Next to the coffee shop, we have an electronics store. Get your electronics, get your appliances. Shop here, shop here. That's the window to the bakery. You enter the bakery on the other side. And then this is the bodega. This is ran by the brood also. They run the bodega, the boutique. They also run the electronics store. They also run the art gallery. That picture signed by your favorite entertainer, you don't want to know how they got it. They're supposed to have rare pictures and photos, but they're all counterfeit. But don't come in complaining. That's the fastest way to get bruised. This is a little hole-in-the-wall restaurant. Order your food, grab and go. They don't own that. We'll get back to that door in a second. Then over here is the former bookstore. It's now a game store / like Barnes and Noble type thing. Because the bookstore was not making any goddamn money. So now you can buy electronic devices. You know, have a little spot where the kids can play while you come upstairs and drink your coffee and read a book. Now, remember this door? This door leads to condos. Where the hell are those stairs? Okay, there they are. I just remade this. I'm like, why isn't it decorated? I remade them. These condos have reinforced doors. That's why there's multiple doors at the entrance. This is where the brood stays, also. Low key. It's nothing fancy. place to eat, relax, shit, shower, shave, even have a secret entrance or a secret exit. I don't have the bookcase. I got to unlock the bookcase. But this is supposed to be a bookcase that that opens into the library slash electronics store. Just in case. But now where the hell are those stairs? We go up the stairs to multiple bedrooms. 1, 2 bedrooms for the big wigs, small bedrooms for the goons. Now, each room has a small closet. Each closet has a secret wall that's right now a door, being represented by a door. You see, just in case the police make it through, the double doors, all the booby traps. You see, this door only opens out. So you have to open out this door this way and block off the rest of this hallway. That's the only way that door opens. As a SWAT unit, you don't want to send your SWAT unit all this way to get into that door, because you got 2 doors over here. This is actually a secret wall right here. This door, that's a secret wall. Trap you in, light up everybody. Whole SWAT unit dead. I actually put some thought into this. Anyway, up here works the same. There's secret wall passages in the closets and shit for the people to hide and for them to open up and block off sections of catch units lacking. Like break them off from their teammates and things like that. It get real intricate real fast. So that's one. And then the other townhouse, again, you got this door here. It's supposed to be another double door here. Nothing fancy. Just a place to stay hidden. There's also a hidden door through here that takes you to a ladder that takes you to the roof in case you need to exit via helicopter. Then there's also a hidden door here that takes you through this exit that takes you into one of the porta potties, the public bathrooms. That's supposed to be the same bathroom that they sell guns out of. You put in your order, put the gun under the sink after they receive their money. Then we got another public bathroom over here. This is Gab Games' Evil Hideout for the Brood. I made this specifically for the Brood. So, I had a story. There's the woman, those guys. The woman, those guys, is one of Gab Games' protagonists. Those guys are the protagonists. It's a group of them. You got the woman, the guy, Lady Mystery, that guy, the bear, the lady, the woman, that guy, the bear, and Lady Mystery. That's 6 of them. I'll take you back to the murder lot in a second. But we're sticking with the Brood storyline right now. But anyway, the woman is the one that shut down their gun run thing at the end that forced them to go underground to selling guns. Because she is a paranormal investigator slash police officer. She shut down that, forcing them to go into hiding. The dealer and the driver were caught responsible for that, forcing them to go to their secret island hideout, which is 2G's Up Trapping. This is one of the Brood's secret hideouts. It's nothing fancy, nothing too much, but enough that represents you like, yeah, those guys got a lot of money and it seems shady. So this is 2G's Up Trapping. As you can tell, it's an island home, so you have to have it on stilts. Why? Hurricanes and flooding. They have various ways in case they need to make a getaway. They got the sailboat, they got jet skis, they got scuba gear, and they got a land speeder. They also have security all about the place. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's enough then. They got 3 security guards patrolling the lower level. You walk up these stairs. You come around to the double doors. You walk into the kitchen. We got a bedroom over here. Living room, little eatery spot. Bathroom over here. Then another bedroom over here. Nothing fancy at all. 2G's Up Trapping. That's all. So that's one of the secret hideout. Now, the woman, the husband, he got tired of his woman, his wife, working late nights, chasing bad guys out with her partner, Inconstantine the Great. So her husband joined the seedy underbelly of crime life just so that she could chase him and not chase some evil bad guys. That put him in dealings with the Brood. And him and the dealer became associates. He's the one that told the dealer that they were onto them. And as a promise that things wouldn't get out of hand, decided to leave and go to 2G's Up Trapping. Now, the husband and the dealer have a quiet partnership called Hardcore Battle Bots, making this a Brood location. Hardcore Battle Bots is if you take Yu-Gi-Oh! And Metabots and you put it together. You have Hardcore Battle Bots. Now, what you do is you build up a robot, equip it with gear, armor, all that stuff to fight each other. Like, that sounds typical. What makes it hardcore? Well, I'm glad you asked. You see, what makes it hardcore is the point of the battle is this. This is the battle arena. This is where your fans sit. This is where your team sits. This is where the other fans sit. This is where the other teams sit. Now, you control the robots by standing on this platform. They mimic the user's body or whatever, right? They're here fighting, but the goal is to push the other opponent over the edge of the building. And just to make it even cooler, it's at the edge of foot of a volcano. Now that you've seen the battle arena on the lower level, this is where you buy your robots. Over here is where you buy your parts, your game pads and stuff. Then in here is just the food court, the bar. We have bathrooms here. These stairs take you to the team location, along with where is it at? This bathroom and this stairs. This take you to the team location. Oh, who goes there? They got guards. Shit get real. The fans, their entrance up top is out here somewhere. Here. They take these stairs up. To get to the top, to their respective places. Now the Brood got to do Brood shit underground in their private bathroom. They sell blood diamonds, weapons, ballistic armor, grenade launchers, do a little bit of hacking, and everything off the grid. Because the Brood will do Brood shit. Hardcore battle bots. Hardcore battle bots itself could be a spin-off. Now, is that everything that the Brood has a hand in, I think? That I could think of at this moment. So, the Brood is also associated with another Gab Games production. It's a Gab Games entertainment production. It's an LLC. And that is, wait, before I go there. So the Brood, they have a in-story canonical victim already that ties to another story. And that person that they kill is Driller the Killer of Drill Unit. Drill Unit consists of Driller the Killer, Shoot First, God damn it, Gunsmoke, the Reaper, and Killer Beats. That's Drill Unit. They are assigned to hardcore management. That's Drill Unit. Drill Unit comes from a story I have going called No Bat. Drill Unit is the pseudo protagonist of the story. They're not necessarily the protagonist, but they're there to add more. So, Driller the Killer and Drill Unit, they're drill rappers. They're a drill rap group. They get into a beef with Lil Traptastic. Lil Traptastic is our male lead. They get into a beef with Lil Traptastic. They get so caught up in the music that they diss the Brood. And like Lil Traptastic, who the fuck is dude? I'm feeling myself so much, I'll say fuck the Brood. I don't give a fuck what they do. We kill and shoot. They come around these parts, we'll shoot them too. Some shit like that. And the Brood didn't take that nicely. You can't disrespect the Brood. So the Brood, just to prove a point, they go and they kill Driller the Killer. So canonically, he is a Brood victim. Now, back to Lil Traptastic now. So, this is No Bap. No Bap is a movie I'm working on. That's a spiritual successor to Halle Berry's 90s movie, Baps, Black African Princesses. No Bap, that's her name, I don't care what you say, is the star. No, like no Black African Princess. It's a spiritual successor. So, uh, I got to jump into it because it's a little bit to explain. It's not too much, but it takes a little bit. Again, this is the creative works I got going on and this is kind of why I stay away from The Sims sometimes, because I got so much creativity going on right now that it's crazy. So we open up with narration by Old Man Tales. We hear his voice. You know, every princess, doesn't belong to a great royal family. Some princesses come from humble beginnings. Some shit like that. And this story is the tale of No Bap. Oh. Okay. So No Bap. We'll grab a shoot. This is how we meet No Bap. When we first start, this is No Bap. No Bap and her friend, called her friend. Let's see, is that your starting outfit? And her friend, No Bap and her friend, they win tickets to go on tour with the new up and coming rap sensation, Lil Traptastic. Lil Traptastic is he's what type of lane would I put him in? He's a temporary rapper. His story is he went to a temp agency and they were like, hey, He was there to answer phone. They sent him to a music industry. He went to his temp agency. They sent him to do a job at a record industry, at a record label. He was just supposed to answer phones. They came, oh my gosh, we're supposed to have this verse laid, and the person didn't show up, and now the person, the big wig, the big person who's supposed to be on the song with, is here to listen to the song, and we don't have the vocals. You look like you could rap. Ladies' vocals. Like, I can't rap. Like, shut up, you're black, you can rap. Proceeds to lay the verse down perfectly. Like, this is whatever it is, you got it, kid. And that's how Lil Traptastic was born. They already had the image of Lil Traptastic, the record label. They just needed somebody to fit Lil Traptastic. And he fit Lil Traptastic. So they created this rapper. He's a label created rapper. The guy behind Lil Traptastic music is Bromance. It's Bromance. Bromance and Lil Traptastic instantly hit it off after they meet each other. You know, Lil Traptastic, now being this new rapper, is being managed by his girlfriend, Lil Mismanagement. But Lil Mismanagement on her end is doing a little mismanagement of his career. See, she doesn't really have his full back. Her intentions is, hey, you're Mr. Moneybags right now. I'm going to get my bag off of your bag. And she benefits off of his contract more than he does. Anyway, Lil Mismanagement is always followed by just a friend. Like, who's that guy? Don't worry, he's just a friend. Just a friend, my ass. Yeah, I plan on tapping that sweet ass. What? Huh? What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. Anyway, No Bap ends up on tour with all the whole class. Lil Traptastic, Lil Mismanagement, Bromance, her friend, and just a friend. So, No Bap, coming from the hood, so to say, you know, she has some etiquette problems. You know, she talking slang. She could be a little brash and rude. But it's a story of nurture versus nature. Her natural state is a kind-hearted, good person. But where she was nurtured is what created the personality that we see when she starts. So, throughout the tour, we see No Bap blow up. Let's see. We go from there to there, I guess. And then from there to there. Her titties still stick out more than her stomach do. Okay, so I'll get to it in a second. But as we see No Bap glow up, her and Lil Traptastic get a little closer. You know? She's like, I might be from the hood, but I'm not dumb. And I don't see how you can't have nothing out of this. Like, man, like, have you even looked at your contract? Been too busy. Ever since they signed me, I've been learning raps, choreography, tour dates, vocal coaches. We've been on tour. Haven't had a chance to sit and do shit. Like, yeah, somebody's fucking you out of your money. And I think I know who. You got something to say, bitch? And throughout this, we see Little Miss Management go from this preppy young lady to slowly becoming a little bit more ratchet, so to say. You know? So she go from there, her final stage. That'll be her second stage. And then finally, we see her just kind of all ratchet. You know? You got something to say, bitch? I get active too. Don't let this business attire fool you. Let me beat her ass, friend. Because that's my best friend. You know, then we see her glow up also. You know, she go from a little ratchet. That's kind of a little ratchet to me. You know, trying to look a little more cutesy to finally getting off that bald head hoe shit. But anyway, Little Miss Management, like, that bitch gotta go. She gotta get off this tour, or she gonna fuck up everything. I know what you mean, baby. I think they're starting to become suspicious of stuff. Put on some pants. Oh, my bad. So, Little Miss Management and Just a Friend decide they gotta get No Bap and her friend kicked off the tour. Because they ain't gonna fuck up our money, says Just a Friend. Romance is all like, look, bro, you're cool and all, but your girl is a bitch. And I think she fucking her friend. Like, shut up. I got time to deal with that right now. You know? Gotta do this shit. The whole time, the whole group, No Bap, Lil Traptastic, Lil Mismanagement, Bromance, her friend, and Just a Friend, they're all on the tour now, remember? So they're going from venue to venue. Magic Man is tailgating the tour. Eventually, No Bap get kicked off. No Bap and her friend get kicked off get off the tour. Tired of your shit, bitch. Get your ass off this bus. You can't do that, baby. I can do what the fuck I want. I called the people, told them how she was being a disruption to your progress. They said, tell that bitch to go home. Sorry, I don't know what to do. You can grow some balls and handle the situation. I don't even know what type of power I got in this situation. You're the star. You got all the power. Don't listen to this bitch. We ain't got time for none of this. Get your ass on the tour bus. We gotta go to the next fucking spot. I get it solved as soon as I can. I'm sorry. Yeah, you heard the man. We gotta go, bitch. Magic Man overhears it all. Put Put her in proper attire. She got one I like a lot. Ah, guess not. I like that. That's not bad.
Huh?
We'll put her in that one.
Uh,
Nah, we'll put her in that one. Magic Man over here is the whole thing. Everybody else get on the bus. On the
Plessame?
bus. On the bus. On the bus. Gotta go.
On a LaBeouf.
Damn. That's fucked up. They really kicked y'all off. Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do. We all we have is our luggage. We didn't have any money when we came out here. I do know what we do got. Look, I stole the cop. Damn, she got some nice thighs. Anyway, I do know I stole the contract. You stole his contract. Why would you do that? Look, I wasn't gonna leave this tour empty-handed, and that bitch was a bitch. Let me see that. Look, this is his way out the contract. He don't have to be all up under little mismanagement fucking fingernails. So what the fuck we gonna do about it? We ain't got no way anywhere. So ladies, I've been tailgating the tour. I know where the next stop is. I'm headed there. You ladies want to ride with me?
Kiss the pay?
Like, I don't know. I ain't into no weird shit, lady. What we gotta do? Nothing. Everything's on me. Food, sleeping, all of that. You just gotta deal with my stories. Fine. And then riding with Magic Man, we go through a montage and we see them evolve mentally and emotionally as people through this montage. We hear stories from Magic Man. Like, the moral of the story is, and they, everybody's having their own epiphanies and self-discovery moment. So they get to the next spot, and Magic Man is like, look, she like, oh, thank you, you've been such a help. I don't know what the fuck we gonna do. How we gonna talk to him? Just your luck. I happen to have backstage passes. They can't kick you out if you got a pass. Like, oh my lord, you are heaven sent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, the odds are in your favor more than you know. You see, no Bap, I'm more than just a traveler. I'm your fairy godmother. She got a little bump on her too, don't she? I'm your fairy godmother. She get ready to glow up, the makeover, stuff like that. Go get your man. Type of moment. And they go. So they show Lil Traptastic the thing. Confrontation happens. And Lil Traptastic like, finally free. But first, me and Bromance, we've been working on something this whole tour. You see, Lil Traptastic, during this time, he got into the beef with Drill Unit. He and Driller the Killer decided to keep it all on wax. But the record label was trying to push for more. They wanted more. They want more beef. They want more raps about killing and murder. And Lil Traptastic and Bromance is like, that's not what we trying to sell to the people. We owe it to ourselves and to the community to do more than glorify gang violence and murder. but they just didn't know how to get out. Again, they were tied by the contract. So, but secretly they've been working on music. And then they released their new single, which got kind of a more. They go from because they start off. Let's say we give them more Young Jeezy, Ti maybe. I'm gonna say more Young Jeezy type of thing. So then they evolve the music in the record label wanted them to go more Chief Keef, and they're all like, we'll rather take it more ludicrous. You know, they want to go more backpack versus drill. They're like, okay, we could talk about the hustle. We could talk about hustling up. Everybody want to get that bread. So the hustle music was fine. The gangster music, the murder music, like what? To be creative, we could write that shit, but that's not what we're trying to push. We'd rather be in the backpack lane. Your Kid Cudis, your Kanye's, your, even J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is still backpackish. We go down that route before we go fucking murder, murder, kill, kill. So they released new music, which is something similar to that. It's a hit, but Little Miss Management is pissed because he dropped her as a manager. They found their way out the contract. What the fuck are they going to do? So everybody has a happy ending. No Bap and Lil Traptastic. They have their big smoochy smoochy on stage. Bromance and Just a Friend. I mean, her friend. They get all smoochy smoochy on stage. Then Lil Miss Management and her friend, they run off together. That's when they had the idea that because Lil Traptastic is a record company's creation, they could just create a new Lil Traptastic, rebrand as such. And Just a Friend becomes the new Lil Traptastic. Now, after we go through that, we go through what is it, the prologue, epilogue, whichever one comes last. And No Bap and her friend, her new husband, Lil Traptastic, and their friends, Bromance and her friend, they start their new record label called The Temp Agency. And everybody lives happily ever after. Little Miss Management and Bromance even had their happy ending. Not Bromance, and Just a Friend even had their happy ending. Just a Friend as the new Lil Traptastic, and Lil Miss Management as his management and girlfriend. You might want to know how I know all of this, you may ask. And as we go through that, it zooms out, on the group, No Bapping them. And it shows Old Man Tails sitting at the campfire reading the story of No Bap to the grandkids. And the grandkids, as he's finishing the story, Magic Ma'am, she walks up with milk and cookies, sits on the arm of the couch, next to her man, Old Man Tails. That's her husband.
Shusha.
And that's how the story of No Baps goes. It's a cross between Cinderella and Empire with a splash of 8 Mile beef rap battles. 8 Mile music montage type of thing. Its visual director is going to be Tim Burton, co-directed by 50 Cent. That's why everybody got a weird shape a bit. Like, they're not normal. They don't look necessarily normal. Tim Burton don't have enough black characters. He's probably the most normal looking one. We'll figure out a way to work in there because it's a magical world, kind of. The whole vampire, werewolf, type overlays. Probably, mermaid. Probably during certain, we could use it as a spiritual animal type of thing. When she's talking about his contract and all the money they're going to have and stuff like that, we could do kind of like a vampire silhouette type of thing. Not that she goes full vampire, but, vampire silhouette type of thing. When he's on stage and he's performing, the same thing. We want the dog to come out of him, and he start looking a little bit more primal. And, again, this as it being a spirit animal, you like, did that man just turn into a werewolf? It looked like a werewolf for a second or something? Like, am I tripping? Like, look at the shadow on the wall. Does the shadow on the wall look like a fucking werewolf to you? His shadow on the crowd. And this nigga going beast mode. Beast mode. Beast mode. Everybody knows that I'm a motherfucking monster. Same thing. When she get all her warm, fuzzy feelings, when she's talking to Lil Traptastic and all of this stuff, or when she's feeling insecure, her mermaid form, the apparition of a mermaid or something like that is somewhere in the scene. Like when Little Miss Management talking down on her, or she's in a situation where she feel out of her league, like she's a fish out of water. The mermaid form. Then there's times she feel really hydrated, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Mermaid form is a little around. Get what I'm saying? They're not going to necessarily physically turn into these forms, but as their spirit animal, their spirit beast, kind of like it, right? You're like, wait a second, what was that? What you mean? We gotta wait till we stream it, or pause that shit. I told you. Look, every time he starts spazzing on the mic, he look like he get a little bit bigger and his shadow get a little bit more, Same thing. Like every time, it's like she like a fish out of water, like a fish dehydrated somewhere. It's just, it's the visual metaphors. Anyway, that's the story of No Bap. That tied into the Brood because Lil Traptastic gets into a rap beef with Drill Unit. Drill Unit, this is the Brood, the Brood kills Driller the Killer. And that's again to show when it comes down to it, like the difference between gangster music and drill music. Drill music rap about real shit. I shot Lil Pookie 4 times. The cops came and they got popped. Shit like that. And, motherfuckers still live down the street from people. So drill rappers have a short lifespan because they rap about real shit. It's not just gangster music. So Driller the Killer dies. Like even a messenger is responsible for what they say in Sparta. Watch your fucking mouth or you get popped. Uh, yeah. So that's where I was creatively with it. You know, um, at least as far as story wise. So remember, I was telling you about those guys. Here are those guys. Gab Gang representatives. The guy, Lady Mystery, that guy, Riddleton Bay. I should have stayed in Newcrest. The woman, the bear, and the lady, which is over here. And the lady. They all represent those guys in a different lane of gaming. Uh, I created them to get a visual representation of what I want them to look like. And then I'm creating stories that I could turn into video games. So that's what I created. Now, this place right here is my last beast I created. Gab Games Megaplex. This building is a motherfucking monster. I'm proud of this building. I'm proud of myself. I put a lot of work into this. I've got like over 30 hours into this. I'm probably looking at like 40 hours into this build. I had this build before and I had to delete it. Why? It didn't meet one of my criteria. My criteria of every room needing to have a closet. And because it was made with that much wiggle room, I had to delete the whole building and redo it. I had already put in 20 hours into the first build, 30 hours into the first build. I had to delete that whole fucking building. This is Gab Games Mega Place. It's I think 18 unit monstrosity. It's our main gates. We walking through our main gates. We come in here. We walking through this door. We go left. We enter our first single family unit. Kitchen, living room, dining room, bathroom. We go here and we have a 3-bedroom with another bath. And that's basically how they're all set up. The first floor is the first floor in the basement. And then our second floor, we go up these stairs. We go in through this door. Again, none of them are the same. None of them are the same. Bathroom here, kitchen here, dining room there, office here, living room here. We go up these stairs. We got a bedroom. We got two bedrooms for the kids on the left side of the stairs if we go down the main hallway. Bunk beds. Of course, the closets are filled. Then on this side, we have two more bedrooms. So this one got four bedrooms. The second floor and the third floor, all around the building, are other units. Again, no two are the same. Like this unit at this top unit starts all the way at the top. So you got to go all the way to the third floor. They're all not decorated the same. They're all decorated different. You know, it's not the same. This unit starts at the third floor. You come in, kick off your shoes and stuff. Dining area, living room, kitchen, bathroom. Uh, where are the stairs? Go down these stairs. Got us a little bar area, sipping paint, throw some darts, laundry, things like that. Over here on the second floor, we got a bedroom, bunk bed, boy and a girl. Over here, we have the adult room. This is only a two-bedroom. Got to go back up, exit out, come down the stairs. Nope. We go all the way down the stairs to the first floor. We're on the right side. We walk in, bathroom, stairs to go downstairs, our living room, kitchen, dining room, and a little study area, book area to kind of chill out, little nook. And where are those stairs? Stairs go down. We got the kids' room. And we got two bedrooms. So they're supposed to have five kids. Oldest is a girl. You can tell by the carpet. The oldest is a girl. These are boys. Then this is the parents' room with another bathroom. We got two bathrooms. And this is throughout the whole building. When we finally go through everything, so I'm not going to take y'all through each unit. That'll take forever. Over here, through this door, we have the laundry facility for the building. We go up these stairs. We got a little library facility for the building. We go up these stairs. This is the gym for the building. That's why when you look at it from here, you're like, that space is empty. It gave me a chance to improve. Like the courtyards look better. I added the grand gates, stuff like that. So, Gab Games Mega Place. I'm on console, so I don't have the ability to enter the cheat code to add multiple people to the lot. But I'm sure there's people that play on PC that could actually fill this building. It's up for a limited time only, and that's only because I wanted a friend of mine to check it out and download it because I wanted to impress her with my building skills. Like, I could build, boo. I could build my ass off. Am I cool now? So it might be up for a little. It'll be up for a little longer. Uh, I'll give it the end of the week. Wait, it's Friday. I'll give it to the end of the weekend. Sunday, I'm going to take it off the market. I put over 40 hours into this shit, you know, and I don't want somebody steal it, change the windows, and like, yep, it's mine. I created a lot of different apartment buildings. Like this one here is an apartment building in itself. It's an apartment unit. Uh, this one I got a lot going on. This one I like. Show y'all this one. I might have to evict somebody. I didn't move you in there, buddy. I didn't mean to edit. When I'm ready to move people in, I'm gonna have to evict his ass. Shut up, bitch. You're here talking all that gibberish. I didn't move you in there. What the fuck he talking about? Please, please don't kill me. But I heard. So anyway, this building is more one of my creative builds. Um, I got tired of building the normal. Like as you can tell, most of my buildings so far are boxed. I'm stuck in a box. Not that they aren't elaborate, not that they aren't cool, but I'm stuck in a box. So I wanted to get out the box. It still turned into a box, but at least it's a different box. It's a T. T for tears. So, it's apartment one. We walk in. This is to the main building. As you can tell, we got a nice little water feature out here. We walk in. You got to check in with the office if you don't live here. The fuck you want? Who the fuck you want? You here for trouble? Hope you ain't here for trouble. Check in with security. That's a security office. Got, a bathroom. If you need to talk to anybody, check in here. Uh, Across from the security office, since we're here, we got the laundry facility. We have our cardio room. Then we have our weight room. We go here before we hit the doors to apartment one. We turn left. We have an outdoor area for the adults. If we turn right, we have an outdoor area for the kids. Now we enter these doors to go to apartment one. We go up the stairs and we come here to these stairs. You have a hallway to take off your shoes, your coat. We have a one bedroom. We have a two bedroom. We have a bathroom here. Library area. Then our kitchen. I like this kitchen because it comes with a little island for you to sit and shit. We have our dining room over here. And we have our living room here. So we have two bedrooms, full bath, nice big kitchen. I said kitchen. Kitchen. And living room. That's a nice kitchen. I ain't gonna lie. That's a hot kitchen. I just looked at it like, damn, I live in here. Remember, when you got extra space, when in doubt, plant it out. You don't know what to put there, you don't know how to fill the space, add some plants. Anyway, we exit back out, go back down the corridor. We go to apartment 2. We enter this place, we go up. We got a half bath here, just in case you want to entertain on the balcony. And I'll probably put up a grill some stuff, overlook. Like, hey, you little fuckers, shut the fuck up. Anyway, we go up the stairs and bring us to this door where we walk into the kitchen and a place to hang our coats and place our shoes. Actually, give me half wall. It'll look better with a half wall. Did I have this conversation with myself? Like, should I do a half wall or should I not do a half wall? Just looks a little bit better with the half wall. Right? Have our kitchen. We have our dining area. Bookshelves. If we go down this hallway, which is easy to miss, we have our bedroom. We have a bedroom. Got 4 kids. Then at the end of the hallway, we have our nice bathroom. I like this bathroom. It's nice and spacious. I probably could have cut this down to add. No, I couldn't. I wouldn't have been able to add another bedroom. I don't know. But anyway, got 4 kids. I created the yard with the kids' play area, and then I was like, I didn't create any space, any rooms for fucking kids. So I had to go back and create a space for kids. uh, anyway, dining room, living room, little desk area. Then we got another bedroom here with a walk-in closet, a deep closet. It's not necessarily a walk-in. You can walk in it. It's a deep closet, the way I like to put it. And that's unit 2. We go down past the half bath, all the way back down. We turn left past the laundry room, the office. If we go right, we got the garden. And if we go left, we got the pool. We go straight, it takes us to Unit 3. Bam, go up another flight. We can stop off on our balcony, which overlooks the front and the garden. It also has a half bath. So if you're entertaining, you don't have to go up and down the stairs. Oh my lord. Then we go all the way up. We'll make a left. First door on the left. We got a bedroom with a nice closet. Nice bathroom. Attached bathroom to the bedroom. If we go to the next door on the right, it takes us to another bedroom. And this one takes us to another bedroom. God damn. They love fucking. They got 8 kids. This is what my household should look like. Something like this. I love fucking myself, but I don't love fucking myself. Myself loves fucking. Either way, go to the right. We got our kitchen, dining room combo with the living room on the left, with the bathroom to the left of that. Yeah, I love getting laid. Who don't love getting laid? But anyway, that's the final apartment. I wanted to do something different, something creative, and this is what I came up with. I can show y'all the lot for no bat. It's supposed to be my Tim Burton inspired lot, but I'm a little, I don't know. It's not the greatest. It's not bad, but it's not the greatest. Nope, I ain't gonna show y'all. Too bad. Not showing it. Not this time. Uh, and all of this right here, this is fucking, that's chump change. Oasis Springs is where the money's at. I'm rebuilding all of Oasis Springs. Oh man. Some of them are better than others. This is the cream of the crop right here. GabGames.com Square. This is the cream of the crop. The creme de la creme. The ooh baby. That's it. Of building. For me. That and Mega Place. So many hours. Every time I say Mega Place, that's what I think. So many hours. Uh, GabGames.com Square. The first place I built in Oasis Springs. I was feeling myself at the Newcrest. I'm like, yeah, I'm the build master. I master a build. Bill don't want to fuck with me. And I decided to bulldoze Oasis Springs. Ah, the fuck was I thinking? So anyway, we can start here. This is our department store. We walk in, got to check out. If we go left, we got our baby department. We have bath and body, our bathroom stuff. We have stationery. We have perfume and jewelry. We have our kitchen. We go up these stairs, which I have not put rails on yet. We have our women's. We have our young ladies. We have our young gentlemen. And then we have our men's department, clothing department. With public bathroom. We exit out here. We go around here. We go here. We have our karaoke bar. Slash restaurant. Do y'all got a grill? Yeah, y'all got everything you need. Nope. Y'all ain't got no refrigerator. Y'all ain't got a refrigerator. Anyway, and it's our karaoke stuff. Over here. Oh, that's the karaoke bar. This is a Gab Games location. We'll talk about that another time. This is our convenience store. Laundromat. Library. Gym. Now that's the public spaces. We got an apartment building here. One bedroom here. We go up these stairs. Entrance. Another one bedroom. Go around this way. Cut through here. We go up these stairs. Entrance. Another one bedroom. And then we go up these stairs. Entrance. One bedroom. This place, we go up these stairs. Our first entrance is here. Kitchen, bathroom, two bedrooms. We go down this stairs. We got our library, dining area, another bathroom with a half bath, and our living room. We go up, come back out, go up those stairs, come around. This is a little bit more traditional. We walk in, kitchen, dining room, library, living room, bathroom. We go up those stairs in the corner. It takes us to our balcony entrance, a bedroom here. This is another bedroom because it has a closet being used as a gym though. And that's that unit. We come down, all the way down. We walk, backtrack. Above our laundromat and our convenience store, we have another one bedroom. We walk down here, we enter here. That's our library. Across from the library, we have an apartment building. Over here, we got our living room, dining room, bathroom, kitchen. And at the bottom, we have three bedrooms and another bathroom. On the other side of the hall, we have a one bedroom, living room, kitchen, bedroom, dining area. Where's that bathroom? And the bathroom. We go upstairs. On our right, we have a one bedroom. On our left, we have two bedrooms. We go up the stairs. On our right, We have another apartment housing complex with 3 bedrooms. On our left, we have 1 bedroom. We go up the stairs here. On our left, we have another 1 bedroom with balcony. And that's this whole building here. And then we do the same thing on the other side. These are, I think these are 2-tier apartments over here. You walk in, living room, dining room, kitchen, bathroom. Go up the stairs in the corner. We got 3 bedrooms. We come around this way. We go up those stairs. We cut through this little pathway here. We go up these stairs to come to this door. Single family units, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. We go back down. This one is a 1 bedroom. We cut through here. We go up these stairs. Go to this door. We enter here. We got a 2 bedroom. We go up these stairs to this door. We got another 2 bedroom. Then we cut up these stairs, go through here to here, and we got another 2 bedroom. And then this building, I get tired just like, goddamn. Then this building is like that other building on the corner. Multi-units. Some got upstairs, some got downstairs. Like those two had upstairs and downstairs on both sides. Then our last floor are 1 bedrooms apiece on both sides. Woo! That's just one of the many fucked up units, of the many fucked up builds my fucked up mind got going on in its fucked up head. Why? Why I put myself through this? I'm not getting paid. None of that shit. I can't help it. I'm the creative type. Like, does it make me more attractive? No. Uh, then we'll go back here. I wanted to do something a little complicated. Gap Games Level Up. I actually, low key, I want to destroy this lot and rebuild it because it's so disproportionate to me at certain parts. So I just picked the size and I was like, fuck it. This is going to be the size. But it's not square. Like the lot itself is not square. So I want to redo it. But I know I'll never get the same layout because I just basically freestyled it all. I wanted to do something with bridges. I wanted to do, like, I was playing Cyberpunk at the time, Cyberpunk 2077, and they got a lot of layered and tiered things. So I wanted to do a lot of bridges and a lot of walkways that elevate over other walkways or other things. And this is with the monstrosity I got. I want to do tiny living also. Okay. We walk up these stairs, we come to a restaurant. Up here is where they cook the shits. Down here is storage. Also with a half bath for the people. Supposed to be cool storage and dry storage. Bam, and then that's the eatery out there. We walk across here. We take a left here. We come into a tiny home. This is the eating space, kitchen, bathroom. We go up. We got a tiny little living room with a tiny little workspace and a tiny little room with closet. Exit back out. At least they got a yard. They got a porch area to sit out. A lot of people don't. We come down here. We got a public space. We walk through here. We got a restaurant here. You order your food here. They got a half bath. It's still a functional restaurant. Go up these stairs to the eatery where you can eat. Exit out. Come across here. We come back down here. We go up these stairs here. We come to this door. Got a tiny little apartment, kitchen, bathroom, and a room. What else you need? You don't need nothing. We go down here. We got the same thing. We walk in our kitchen, living room / dining area. We go down these stairs, and that takes us to this small little sleeping space with a bathroom. Go up these stairs, which takes us to probably one of the biggest units on the lot. This is a public space right here in front of the gate. Then you have the private space. Go in here. We have our kitchen. We have living room, dining area. Come this way. We have our bathroom. Then in the back, we have our bedroom with closet. We go down the stairs. We go down these stairs here. Got to come all the way around here. We go down these stairs to get back to the first floor. We have an apartment here. Kitchen, dining room. We go down. They got 2 bedrooms. We go up. We got the living room and the bathroom. So this one got 3 floors. All the spaces are the same square, unless I put 2 squares together. That was the size of the square. I'm like, whatever I build within that square, we're gonna modulate it from there. That was the size. We go here. We got 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, a living room, and a kitchen. You don't need nothing else. We got a laundromat over here. This is the bottom of the restaurant. Of this restaurant. This is where the storage is, cold storage and dry storage, along with employee lockers. Laundromat. I was gonna say how we get in. An apartment here, living room, kitchen. Go up these stairs here. This is that other half of that. Remember that small bedroom? This is the other half. Small bedroom here and a bathroom. Uh, this is an entrance to a restaurant also. Walk in, greeted here. Public bathrooms here. Locker for the employees. Dry storage, cold storage. We go up. Got a place to sit. And that's the kitchen. Where the hell are the rest of the stairs? I don't think I showed y'all that one. Enter through here. Dining area, living room, kitchen, bathroom. We go up these stairs to 2 bedrooms. Okay, now y'all got 2 bedrooms. Lucky y'all. That's not a bad one out of all the ones so far. Then we got a gym over here. We go up these stairs. We go straight across. We got a bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, TV area. Huh. We go back down. Where's our exit? Wait, no. We don't go down. Right? Come through here. Go up these stairs. It brings us to our bakery. Half bath for the employee. Uh, Place to sit. We'll come around here to an apartment, kitchen, living room. We go down the stairs, bathroom, bedroom. Exit out here. We go across over here. Dining area, kitchen, half bath. Go up these stairs. Got a full bath, living room, a bedroom here, and a bedroom here with deep closets. At least for that one, they got a little bit of money. Come across here, we go up these stairs, public area, then we go into private quarters. Go through here, living room, kitchen, come down to a bedroom, go across here, got a bathroom, and we got another bedroom. That's that unit. Yeah, I just wanted to do something unique and different. But I got all this wasted space over here. So I'm like, what the fuck? Throw some trees up. Nobody will know the difference. But anyway, I might I might delete that one and redo it. Just because it's not proportioned enough. It's not well proportioned enough. It's not up to standards. Uh, what's another good one? That's the mall over there. G Square. Who the hell? I did not create none of y'all. They all gonna have to go. I'll pick them later. Oh, this is where the Enchanted family stay. I remember them. Spellbound. Ugh, I don't feel like going through all of that right now. Who the fuck are you guys? All y'all gonna have to go. If you build it, they will come. Not add those people. I don't want to get rid of them yet. I feel like a dick. They're like, look, we got a big family. I don't give a fuck. I ain't create y'all. Everybody gotta go. What about the children? You should have thought about that before you started squatting, bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Interrupt my showing of the buildings. Oh, shit. And then this is one of my unique builds also, where Francis Green lives. This is one that's called Plenty of Fish because it was made for mer people. So the goal was to have a water feature on every floor. And technically, you're supposed to start this place from the top floor because you're supposed to fly in on your flying car. But we'll start on the normal floor. So this is Gab Gang's Plenty of Fish, made for mer folks. Walk in, you look right, you got a bar, you got a nice pool area for our residents to stay hydrated. Because they have light to entertain, they got 3 TVs. Then you have the kitchen, which has its own water feature as a backdrop, which we'll get to in a second. Over here, we have the living room. Over here, we have the dining room. We go down here, we have the basement. This is our skills area. And the water backdrop for the skills area is the pool in the center. Has 2 bathrooms because this person is supposed to like to entertain. Then this, to get through this hallway, you got to swim through. We go down here and we have us a little bar here. We have bathroom, some stairs. We go down the stairs. We have more public bathrooms. Then over here we have another bar area. Now, this area, this water feature here is the hallway that you have to swim through. That creates that water feature. And down here, we have showers for the locker room area. Why do we have a locker room area and showers? Because we have an indoor basketball court. Over here, if you need to cool down here. Watch how you check up that ball. Don't let the ball hit the water. Nobody likes to play with a slippery ball. Then we walk all the way down and we have our relaxation area, our creative area. This water backdrop is the water that separates the bar and the basketball court. This water backdrop is from the pool up here. Now we go all the way back up to our main floor. We take these stairs here. We go up. We got 2 bedrooms over here and the balcony. This pool area you got to swim through to get to the bathroom over here. Because again, it's made for mer people. That pool area to swim to the bathroom is what creates the water backdrop for the kitchen. I was like, what the fuck is that? We go up these stairs here. And on this floor, we have our little office battle station, our gaming battle station. Then a nice little cozy spot to read. You know, because my boo thing, not boo thing, she like to read. So I'll be thinking of that. With a water backdrop here. Anyway, uh, bedroom, bedroom. They both have closets. In order to get to this closet, you got to swim to this closet. Big closet, you just got to swim to it. Don't ask me how mermaid and water magic work. Because for some reason, they always end up dry on land. Anyway, we go up these stairs here, which takes us to our top, almost top floor. Yeah, our top floor. And this is the gym area. Now, this pool here is what creates the water backdrop for the reading area. We have a half bath over here, up by the stairs. We have our gym area here, water backdrop here. We go through these doors, and this takes us through to our top floor. We got the grill, we got the pool. This is where you're supposed to land your flying car. And this is Gab Gang's Plenty of Fish. Creative enough, but I'm still trapped in a damn box. You know, like, damn. Why does it matter to me being trapped in the box? Because I've seen so many fucking beautiful builds. And I'm like, I could never build that. For all the great stuff that I've built, I can't build that. Not just off the head. I have to go look, you know. But if I have no formal training of it, like, I guess, how can I complain? But still, for example, let's take end screen. End screen got one lot that's like, I would have never fucking thought. Is this it? Like, I'm just stuck in a box. like this. This got round rooms and shit. Like if I were to build something like this, it would look like a fucking box. Not that I wouldn't be able to have a nice layout. Like it's nice though. It's nice. Ah, fuck, fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck. Trapped in the damn box. But it is what it is. Oh, no, that's Forgotten Hollow. That's my Tim Burton one. So I'll take y'all to the murder lot. The murder lot is where Scream Here Comes Chucky takes place. I had to create the set. If I didn't create the set, then I would have had a lot of canon issues when it comes to murder on the set of Scream Here Comes Chucky. I didn't want to overlap two places without a proper time frame. You know, like the reporter that got found murdered on campus. Where on campus did they get found murdered? Because that part of the campus has to be shut off, at least for part of the movie or the beginning of the movie. And so I created the murder lot. This is the school, the college campus. We enter here, we got our cafeteria. To the right, we got our teachers' lounge. The teachers have their own bathroom. To the left of that, where the podiums are, we have our dean's office. We have our sanitation's office, main office, and then we have the gym office. I said gym, the athletic director's office and shit. Over here, we got a coffee shop. Then this is an entrance to the classroom. This is a classroom. Uh, so quick breakdown of the concept of the classroom. The concept is this. Every chair has a light. Teacher comes in, everybody shut the fuck up. All the lights are sound sensitive. They go off. You got something to say, we're going to shed some light on the conversation. Every student is to have their tablet. Their tablet has their books, lab work, all of that shit that they need on the tablet. Tablets, each room has their own network, along with being connected to the school network. But you send your work from your tablet onto the big screen. Just like the teacher sends their work and the assignment. They put it on the big screen. Light up the room. When somebody has something to say, the light shines. Say what the fuck you gotta say, little Timmy. Uh, Timmy! That's what the fuck I thought. Shut the fuck up. But the screen is to have multiple assets of everything that you need. We're in a digital world, in a digital age where everything's connected. I can't scratch my ass without getting an alert from my watch. You scratch your ass 3 times today. Would you like a doctor? I'm just saying. So, you send everything to a thing. Here's the subject. This subject leads into this. Here's my example of this. You give me an example, put it over here. You give me an example, put it over here. We compare the two examples. We pull them up here, we pull them up here, we put my example here. So we can visually see everything all at the same time. Again, it's quiet, should be quiet, or else the light. You got something to say? Yes, yes, I do. And then eventually we have a discussion, right? If because college is more than just teaching you. You know, it's presenting information to students for them to draw conclusions. Why? Because bright minds help fuel the future. And with enough people having the conversation, enough bright minds can light up a room. Nobody has the thinking cap on, burning the midnight oil, so to say. The room is going to be a dim lit. It's going to be a dim, dark era. Dark. It's going to be dark age. Welcome to the dark ages. Only way out the darkness is through discussion, conversation, and cooperation. So that's one classroom. Go this way. We got a public bathroom here. We go up these stairs here. We got a classroom here. We got a classroom here. This is supposed to be a coffee shop or a sandwich shop. We walk down this way. We got a classroom here. We got a classroom here. Where's that other? We're supposed to have another coffee shop or sandwich shop here. We can exit out here. We can go down these stairs. Come across to the other side of the building. Through here, we have classroom. And we got a bathroom here. In order to get to another classroom, we have to go through here. Before we go to the other classroom, we enter here. We have the library. We go up those stairs in the back over here. We have the second floor of the library. Now we come through here. We got entrance to the classroom here. Just because I wanted to make this reveal a little later, we have another entrance to the public bathroom. We could have cut through here to cut through here to take us back to the classroom in the front. Anyway, we're going to cut back through the bathroom, take us back through here, congregation area outside the classroom. We go down here. To our right, we have our entrances to the dorm. We'll enter the dorm in a moment. But to our left, we have two restaurants, two grab-and-go restaurants. Functional, of course. We have another public bathroom here, which we could take to cut across. A place to sit. Another restaurant here. Another grab-and-go restaurant here. And another grab-and-go restaurant here. We could take this door and we have access to another classroom. Again, if we wanted, we could have cut through the bathroom, which takes us out towards the first class I showed you all. We'll come back through here. This will take us to the dorm rooms also. We walk in. If we go down the next way to the right, we got a laundry facility for the students to wash their clothes. And then we have bathroom. I said bathroom. Indoor pool. Now this is our dorm area. Each dorm area or each floor has a sanitation station. The sanitation station, you drop off this is for your sheets and shit. We need your sheets for your bed. You drop off sheets, you get clean sheets. You will be notified on your tablet when to drop off a sheet, when to receive your clean sheet. If you have to use the bathroom, make an appointment on your tablet. Why? So that our sanitation engineers can make sure you have a clean bath, a clean stall, and a clean sink for the bathroom. It takes us all to work together to make shit happen. So these are our showers. These are our toilets. And these are our sinks. Get on your tablet, use the bathroom app. Like, I need to take a shit. It'll give you the nearest bathroom to your location that's available. By the time you get there, it will be clean, freshly clean. Need to take a shower, schedule it on your app. Need to brush your teeth, schedule it on your app. Cleanliness is next to godliness, and timing means everything. So, this bathroom connects to the library. So does the one at the top. But we'll continue down here. We can go up these stairs here, which takes us to the next floor. Again, sanitation station on every floor. Bathrooms. So we have a clean area. We got more dorm rooms. We can take these stairs here. We go up. Take this hallway. This takes us to the entrance of our social area. One of our social areas. And we also have more dorm rooms. Each dorm room comes with a tablet. They should all have tablets in here. They have their own TVs and a small closet. You're here to learn. You're not here to live. And again, sanitation station, bathrooms. You don't have to worry about there being enough bathrooms. You just have to worry about scheduling your time for the bathroom. We come back down this way. We go up these stairs here, which takes us upstairs to a small little gym and more social areas. Hang out, watch TV, socialize. Socialize. Then we have more dorms. Now, the reason the dorms aren't done yet because I wanted to do each section like with a theme. And I just don't have that within me right now. That takes a lot of creativity juice. I ain't getting laid enough to have enough creativity juice. So, sanitation station, bathroom. As you can tell, I got the murder lights in. Like these hang low. They're all not supposed to hang so low. But the lights that flicker to give off the spooky vibe. Like it's not so spooky until they start going out. Especially like in the hallways. Like, man, I ain't scared of shit. That's a little dark. Did it just get darker down there? Yeah. You afraid of the dark? No, but there's a murderer walking around on campus. Hey, look, it was only 2, 3 people that got murdered. Don't be a pussy. So, bam. Where are those stairs? There's stairs. Stairs should be somewhere up here in the front. Ah, here we are. Bam. Go down those stairs. Go down those stairs. Go down those stairs. Now we're back in the front, out our main exit. We're not done yet. Come down here. We come through the back of the school. Then we got a nice little chill area. Chill in the back of the school, grill, hang out. Now down here is where the reporter was found murdered. In the ditch. In the gutter. That's the first murder on campus. So we're not done yet though. Haven't gave you guys a tour of up here. We gotta go through here. Gotta go up these stairs. Whee! Go through these doors. Sanitation station. Bathrooms. We can go up these stairs. These dorms are for our student athletes. That's why there's a lot of double dorms versus single dorms for teammates. Go up these stairs here. Got more dorms. And that's the top floor. I also got room. We only got 8 classrooms technically, but I got room if I need to be like copy. Put a classroom here. Copy. Put a classroom here. Giving us a total of 16 classes. It's not too hard to add. But this is the murder lot. This is the college campus that Scream Here Comes Chucky take place on. Oh. Oh. Shit, that was a lot. It took me 2.5 hours just to explain that shit. God damn. What in the fuck, Kanye? All I'm saying is that the Sims don't support black people. Not a little white girl named Lil Simsy. I actually love Lil Simsy's video, but I don't get no support. If I was some little white girl, they'd be throwing money at me. Anyway, GG. Good game, Gab Games. GabGames.com. Talk about it.